Greetings, YouTube community, sports fans, nation, and worldwide. You have entered the Sports Opinion Log. I'm your host slash your boy Lex Anderson. And in today's video, well, you already know what it is. I'm donning the gear. I'm representing the Steel City. We sprung ahead. We lost the hour. I had to get my rest in to, compensate for it. I shovel past my football, and what do I wake up to the news? That Antonio Brown is no longer a Pittsburgh Steeler. So long, bye-bye, farewell, you disgruntled malcontent, you cancerous individual who really didn't accomplish much with the Steelers to begin with. You were too overhyped and disgruntled, and at the end, you cost us a chance to even get into the playoffs. So, you know, see you later. We already know the news. The Steelers, get a third and fifth round draft pick, which isn't shit. They have $21.5 million in dead money, counting against their cap, which I'll explain in a minute. But I wanted to open up the video actually with a did you know? Shout out to my boy, South Boy Just 757 on IGTV, because I was talking to him about it, and he's kind enough to always listen to my extra sports stats that no one really pays attention to. So here's the did you know that a lot of people didn't know. Antonio Brown's father played for the Arena Football League and was the greatest player in Arena Football League history. Yes, so to back that up, he played for the Albany Firebirds from 1994 until 2001, and then when they relocated to Indianapolis, he played in Indiana for 3 more seasons until 2003. In 2006, on the celebration of their 20th anniversary, he was voted the best player in league history, and in 2011, he was inducted into the AFL's Hall of Fame. So, he's a three-time first team All-Arena in 94, 96, and 99, AFL MVP in 94, two-time AFL Offensive Player of the Year, 96 and 99, second team All-Arena. He was a Arena Bowl champion in their eighth Arena Bowl. And that's pretty much, oh wait, career receptions, 950, receiving yards, 12,736, receiving touchdowns, 303. And he was pretty much an all-around player in college at Louisiana Tech. So the reason why I wanted to mention that is because, I never heard anything from Antonio Brown. Oh, his name is Eddie Brown, by the way, excuse me. I never heard anything from Eddie Brown about the behavior, the outlandish behavior of his son, which to me was definitely unprofessional. He's on LeBron's stupid show to shop, saying all this hateful stuff. I honestly thought that there would be no real market for him. I really would have hoped that the Steelers could have shipped him out to the Bills, because then he would have never been heard from again. But, here in the Sports Opinion Log, being a sports historian that I am, talking about the finances, let's just get to it. Like a scene from Jerry Maguire. And if you're too young to remember Jerry Maguire with Tom Cruise and Cuba Gooding Jr., show me the money. That's all it's about anyway. So what do we have? Let's see. Currently, Brown got a significant upgrade. He had made $33 million with the Steelers the last 2 years. Now he gets a guaranteed extra $30 million. Hey, his agent, Drew Rosenhaus, he did his thing. He made sure that he got paid. What else do we have here? Woof. Okay, so he has a new contract for 3 years with $50 million, maximum value of $54 million. So he's getting $12 million more than his old contract, and he's getting, like I previously mentioned, $30 million guaranteed. But of course, he announces it on Instagram with this horribly photoshopped picture, like 84, like give me a break, like you haven't even had the press conference yet. So obviously the Steelers are the big losers in this one, as again, they receive a third and fifth round draft pick, and again, $21 million in dead money that's counting against their cap. Now, just for those of you who do or don't know, because here in the Sports Opinion Log, being a sports historian, I got to break it down. Some people might talk about it, but do you know what dead money is? Well, here's the definition. Dead money is when a player is cut or traded and the guaranteed money left on his contract at the time he is let go, that money will count against a team's cap that next year. So basically, at $21 million, you're pretty much, that makes him second to Big Ben in terms of, salary, money, and cap space. So that's a pretty big hit to take without being able to sign any other premier free agents. However, there's nothing to really worry about, in my opinion, because we have Juju McSchuster. The college ranks stay pumping out good wide receivers. No one comes to my mind right now as I'm making this video. But the point is that there's a lot of young guys coming out of college who are willing to play. You could get them at a good amount. And for God's sakes, look at the Patriots. They won another Super Bowl. Who are their premier wide receivers? So if anything, the Raiders needed this more than we did. Antonio Brown will never have to worry about going to the playoffs again. Now he will, let's be real. First of all, the Raiders don't even have a new arena to play in this coming season. They might have to re-sign with the Coliseum for another season, and then they'll make their big move onto the desert. So great. Maybe Antonio Brown can play along with Cardi B, right? She has residency now in Las Vegas, so that should be a blast. Two loudmouths, Cardi B and Antonio Brown. Maybe he should look into maybe coming on stage for one of her performances. Oh, maybe he could come through for her money video. When she does money, bring out Antonio Brown because he got more money. I don't have to worry about him going to bed hungry or his family. He's secure for life. We're not going to talk about his legacy or anything like that because he hasn't even had the press conference holding up the Raider jersey yet. So we'll see. I have no ill will because, he did typical Negro shit, acting like a loudmouth, taking to the airwaves, taking to the HBO shows to, cry to his defense. But hey, shout out to Drew Rosenhaus. He got him what he wanted. And, again, playoffs, highly doubt it. They're trying to hype up the excitement about him and Derek Carr. But let's be real. John Gruden and Derek Carr, kind of icy, kind of dicey on the relationship thing. And again, the media is hailing Gruden as a great offensive mind. Really? Because I didn't really see much last season when he pretty much had a fire sale on the Raiders. And I didn't see much from a guy who had been out of the coaching booth for damn near over a decade. So can we, cut the bullshit and stop acting like Antonio Brown's going to be reborn? Because like Jay-Z says, right, The Rock, no matter where you go, you are who you are, player. So I can't wait to see what happens. And let's not forget, the Raiders got rid of Amari Cooper, pretty much gave him away to the Cowboys for nothing. They might have Jordy Nelson, who is old and on the decline, and AB, he's 33 years old. So I'm sure it might placate the needs of the Raiders fan base and give justification when they move into their billion-dollar Vegas stadium. But that's all I have because all I have right now is the power of the spoken word, and there will be more when the NFL season actually kicks off and the ball is flying in the air and the formations are set and the ball is snapped. Then we'll really see what the Raiders, Derek Carr, Antonio Brown, and John Gruden are really about. Because again, everything always looks good on paper. But speaking of looking good, wearing the fresh gear, it's Sunday. It's not even NFL season, but I'm out here repping the team. So, do what you need to do. And I would suggest if you're a free agent like Antonio Brown, commit. Come into the fold. Join the Sports Opinion Log by subscribing. Pressing that subscribe button right there to your left, the bell icon to your right. Ding! Press it to make sure that you stay updated for any and all upcoming future videos. I thank you very much for tuning into this video. How do you feel about the trade? Are you hurt? Do you think it's going to work? Let me know. The only way you can do that is by dropping a comment in the box below. If you like the video, make sure to hit me with the thumbs up. If you don't like the video, hit me with the thumbs down. It's okay. You're probably a Raider fan. You might be a hating-ass Patriots fan. But at the end of the day, it's still all good. It's my show, Sports Opinion Log, Lex Anderson, doing what I do best. And with a pop of the collar and a brush of the shoulders, I'm signing out. Perfect outro in another video. Ooh, the future, free agency. I so can't wait. Let's keep it coming, folks.